Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Josh C2, and I have another video update kind of thing for you, except I really didn't feel like recording myself like I normally do on camera. So I have this 14-minute long CTF using the FAMUS, and that's going to essentially be your filler material, basically. So, bunch of things going on. Today is the 14th of December. I'm sure none of you guys know this, but I know I've gotten messages from a couple of you saying, do you have a girlfriend? And speaking of that, yes, I do. And tomorrow, the 15th, is actually our 6-year anniversary, so that's very exciting. Do not expect any videos from me tomorrow because I'm going to be out and about with her. Yeah, essentially. So, that is that. If you want to see a picture, here it is. And now it's gone. So, that is tomorrow, so that's thing number one. Thing number two is, if you guys haven't noticed, yesterday, well, technically last night or whatever, I posted the first episode of Name the Build. Essentially, you get to go to my channel page and suggest what you want me to use, and you can vote other people's ups and downs, and whoever gets the highest rated build will have it in my next video. I'll use that build to my fullest extent, all that fun stuff. Now, a lot of people have been putting the build in the comments of the video or on my channel page. No, don't do that, because then people can't vote on it, and you got to do it on the channel page, and then people can vote on the moderator module. And plus, then I'll be able to actually look at all the votes as a consecutive whole and see who has the highest rated build that I'm going to use. So that is that. Also, another thing is that it's always very exciting when we get another episode of Black Ops In Depth goes up. For me, anyway, it's very exciting. But it's also super duper very exciting when it gets posted on Machinima and Machinima Respawn. Yes, I kind of just sound like Sark there almost. But yes, we got a double post yesterday, and that is great. That is just about that. We just got done doing the assault rifles, and for all of you guys that are wondering what's going to happen next, Drifter, for all of you Drifter lovers, is going to be doing the pistols. And I'm going to be taking a break, essentially. He's going to be doing pistols, and then we'll be back for the SMGs, which I think you guys are going to really love that one. We already have a couple of those done, and they're just turning out phenomenal. So, that is that. What else did I have to go over today? Because there is just so much. I mean, 14 minutes. How am I going to keep you guys entertained for 14 minutes? Ugh! Oh, yeah, another thing that's coming out soon this week. How'd you not kill me, bro? Soon this week is the PC patch. The Xbox and PS3 both have their consecutive patches, and now it's time for the PC to get it later on in the week. Hopefully they don't lie to us again and say that it's going to be happening, and then it actually doesn't, so that is going to be another thing to look out for as well. I was looking at a couple of the notes, and it seems like quickscoping is back, so you bastards clan out there, you know who you are. Yes, I want to see some of your awesome quickscopes. You send it to me via file share or something, because I want to see them. So quickscoping is back for the most part, but don't do fucking 360s and ruin it. It's essentially what got us killed to begin with. And I know, but some of you guys are gonna be like, Josh, snipers are just terrible. No, they're fun. They can be fun. Really, they can be. I'm trying to remember. I see. This is why I need to write shit down, because I forget what the hell I'm going to be talking about throughout the video. Okay, so we went over my anniversary tomorrow, and yes, still girlfriend anniversary tomorrow. And baby, if you're watching this, because I know you watch some of my videos, I do love you, and I do miss you, even though I get to live with you. So that is that anniversary update to Black Ops In Depth. The respawn, blah 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 blah. The update. What the hell else is going on? Like, I don't even know. I'm just having such a, bad day at remembering everything, that I just can't even think. Oh, I remember. Okay, so, my mouse, as some of you guys know, has a bit of an issue throwing the grenade, because I have my grenades bound to my middle mouse button. And this can be quite the issue, because sometimes I'll have a Semtex ready to throw, and I either don't throw it when I need to, I don't hold it when I need to, and something just happens. If I'm playing Sticks and Stones, a Tomahawk will not go when I need it to. So my mouse has been quite the issue recently, and I think that I'm going to try to get a new one. I was looking at my email earlier today, and Newegg, which I fully support Newegg 100%. They sent me an email saying this is recommended for you, and it was a Logitech 10-button gaming mouse with I think a 5600 DPI, which is phenomenal in my opinion. You guys can check out the link in the description. It is normally like 70 bucks or something of that nature. You already get 10 bucks off, and then a $20 mail-in rebate makes the mouse something of that fucking nature around 40 bucks. Once again with these hiccups, 40 bucks for the mouse, and I was just like in awe. I would love to get a new mouse and keyboard. Right now I'm using my Razer Death Adder. It has a DPI of I think 3500, something of that nature. I don't know off the top of my head without looking at the actual stats. But it is on the max DPI as of right now, and it is a very nice mouse. I really do like the mouse because it has the side buttons, and I actually use those side buttons because when I talk and vent, I'll use one of the side buttons, and when I knife, it gives me quick access to my knife, so I can use the side button for my knife too. But one thing about the, having 10 buttons compared to 5, I really feel like I combined a lot more. One of the things I don't like doing is I have Q bound to throwing the tactical grenades, concussion, stuns, decoys, things like that. I have it bound to Q, and the issue with Q is that if I have it on Q, like I kind of have to fiddle my finger if I want to, like, let's say, like, oh no, I need to like strafe left, and I'll have a bit of an issue for whatever reason. I don't know if I'm just like retarded for hitting Q and holding Q down, but at the same time holding A to move left. I feel like this is like a bit of a thing for me. So if I had it on my mouse, completely different story. Also, another thing is that really I feel like I have a lot more of a faster reaction if everything is simply on the mouse. I don't know why. I just feel like there should be more buttons. I don't want to go for another Razer mouse, and this is the issue with that, is because everything is just, it just seems like it's so expensive for a name brand mouse. And I do like Razer products. I really do. I really like the headset that they have, along with the Astro headset that they have out. The earbuds, oh man, those look nice too. Watch me, I'm gonna walk through fire. Yeah. And like it's not like I don't like Razer stuff. It's just like the Mamba, which I was looking at, is still like over 120 bucks, and I'm like, why would you ever pay for something like that? And I just didn't see a use for it. So I'm really considering getting this Logitech because it just seems cool. Believe it or not, a lot of people say that Logitech can have like good or bad days. I've always had good things with Logitech. I've never had that much of an issue with them, and I'm kind of happy that I haven't had that much of an issue with them. Moving on to keyboards, what do you guys use for keyboard binds? Because I've watched a lot of commentaries and a lot of videos of PC gamers, and it's funny of what they still have everything bound to. Like I'm still wondering how people even have lean bound, the left and right lean. How do you guys have that bound and yet still have room for all your other keys without drastically moving your hands all over the place? It's like StarCraft. When I see people play StarCraft, their hands are going everywhere. I'm expecting that, but in Call of Duty and things like that, I don't see how your hands are supposed to go everywhere. I think they're supposed to be in one concise spot so you have quick reactions to basically everything. Here's a fail jump. But basically, and you know what, Brochacho's going to laugh at me for saying basically again. I just know it's going to happen. Like, you guys have, like, sometimes X is, I think, the normal bound key to use your equipment. I have that to E, so, like, to bring out my C4 right here. I have it to E. I just feel like it's so much more comfortable instead of hitting X. Like, I don't even have X bound to anything. I think it's, like, a lonely thing. It's like, why do I even have that button on the keyboard when I have WASD right above it? So, let me know what you guys use. Like, if you have any weird configurations for your keyboard binds. Also, another thing is, do you guys still use lean? I have seen a couple people use it, but when I first started configuring my controls, because I knew I was going to have to figure controls for this game, because first off, unlike console, I don't dive to prone. I do not dolphin dive. One easy way you can turn that off is, I think it's like go to prone or go to crouch. You select those binds, and I think toggle prone while you're running is the dolphin dive. So I don't like dolphin diving, so I basically unbounded to whatever the command was, so I'm basically still abusing that system, I guess. But some people, you know, they have these weird ass controls, and I'm like, how do you do it? So let me know if you guys have the leans still in, because I want to know if they're useful. I have not seen any use for them. I think because of Nazi zombies, how you really don't use the tactical grenades too much. I think I have leans still in for Nazi zombies, or communist zombies, whatever the hell you want to call them. I think I still have them enabled for that, and that would also include the campaign, but I really haven't played the campaign all too much, and would rather just not use leans in general, but we'll just, you know, see how that goes. But in World at War, I didn't use leans. In Modern Warfare 2, obviously they did not have leans. I just don't see the point of them. I don't know. Oh my God, we still have so much time left. Oh, but let's take a look at CTF. You know what? No, not take a look at CTF. Well, yeah, let's take a look at CTF. Do you guys play CTF for Marathon, or do you guys play CTF because you like to play CTF? I play CTF because, one, I'm trying to get Marathon Pro, and two, I like playing CTF. And speaking of me liking to play CTF, I was planning on, you know, when the patch came out with the server browser, all that other fun jazz, that we would be able to have like CTF nights where everyone could kind of cooperate with each other, and at the same time be able to get, you know, Marathon Pro if they needed to. But as I think about this, and as I need to reiterate, a lot of people are saying, Josh, have you been in your server? And obviously the patch isn't here, so no. But at the same time, I actually canceled my subscription to the server. The reason is I didn't feel like paying money for something that I wasn't able to use. It was not a service that I was having, you know, I couldn't use it. And I think a couple buddies of mine have their own as well, so I think I might just, you know, mooch off them. You know, it might sound bad, but I don't see the point of buying a server, of course, if you can't use it, and then definitely not being able to play in it. I just don't like, I don't like that. I did send kind of a nasty email to game servers because they kind of messed with me a bit when it came to the fact of getting a refund back, because I only played maybe 5 hours at the most in my server, and I was like, you know, $15 is not worth 5 hours. It's not. So it was pretty stupid that they kind of hassling me about, oh, you bought this, you need to pay for it, and I'm like, sure, fine, I'll pay for it, but I want my fucking refund for a month. That didn't happen. But whatever. I mean, you do what you gotta do. But as of right now, I am not planning on rehosting. Maybe later on. I don't know. That would be something that had to be determined way down the line. But if I do rehost, I would like to have, you know, maybe Saturdays be CTF Saturdays or something like that, because I know that a lot of people have issues getting Marathon Pro because you have to play so much CTF and you have to capture the flag, what, 15 times? That's the hardest part about Marathon Pro. It really is. I mean, the 26 miles isn't too bad. I use Marathon about 50%, and especially with these larger maps, you know, you can easily get those 26 miles in real fast. And yeah, thank God it's finally the end of the video. Oh my God, I think my memory was about to go in a time lapse again. So let me know what you guys think about all these things down below in the comments. Be sure to go to my channel page and vote in the moderator module, and I'll see you guys later.